Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Have you ever wondered why some habits stick like glue while others just slip away? Maybe you've tried starting a workout routine, reading more, or waking up early, but a few weeks in, you're back to scrolling your phone in bed. Trust me, I've been there. But today, we're diving into something that's changed the game for millions of people, myself included. We're talking about the 4 principles of atomic habits, straight from James Clear's best-selling book. These are the secrets to building habits that actually last, and breaking the ones holding you back. So, grab a coffee, hit that like button if you're ready to level up your life, and let's get into it. Before we jump into the 4 principles, let's set the stage. Atomic habits isn't about massive overnight transformation. It's about small changes, tiny atomic shifts that compound over time. Think of it like planting a seed. It doesn't look like much at first, but with the right system, it grows into something huge. James Clear argues that habits are the compound interest of self-improvement. And these 4 principles, they're the blueprint to make that happen. Ready? Let's break them down, one by one. Principle number 1, make it obvious. Here's the deal. Our brains are lazy. We're wired to follow the path of least resistance, which is why we often fall into habits without even thinking. Ever found yourself reaching for your phone the second you wake up? That's not an accident. It's a cue in your environment triggering you. The first step to building a good habit is to design your surroundings so the right choice is impossible to miss. For example, let's say you want to drink more water. Don't hide your water bottle in a cabinet. Put it front and center on your desk, bright and bold, screaming, "Drink me!" On the flip side, if you're trying to quit a bad habit, like snacking on junk food, make it less obvious. Stash the chips in a hard-to-reach spot, or don't buy them at all. Out of sight, out of mind. Clear calls this cueing. Every habit starts with a trigger, and by tweaking your environment, you can stack the deck in your favor. I tried this myself. I wanted to journal every morning, so I started leaving my notebook and pen right on my nightstand. Guess what? I've been writing every day for 3 months now. Small tweak, big win. So your action step here. Pick one habit you want to build, and make it painfully obvious. Leave a visual cue where you can't ignore it. Let me know in the comments what you're trying. Maybe I'll steal your idea. Next up, principle 2. Make it attractive. Let's be real, nobody sticks to a habit they hate. Our brains are suckers for dopamine, that feel-good chemical that lights up when something's rewarding. The trick is to make your habit something you want to do, not just something you should do. Take exercise. If you dread the gym, don't force it. Pair it with something you love, like listening to your favorite podcast or watching a show you're obsessed with while you're on the treadmill. Suddenly it's not, I have to work out. It's sweet. I get to catch up on my stories. Clear calls this temptation bundling. Stack a habit you need to do with one you enjoy, and boom, it's attractive. For breaking bad habits, flip it. Make them unattractive. I used to doom scroll Twitter, X, way too late at night. So I started imagining how groggy I'd feel the next day every time I reached for my phone. Linking it to that negative vibe helped me put it down. Try this. Think of a habit you're struggling with. How can you tie it to something you already love? Maybe brew a fancy coffee while you meditate, or play hype music while you clean. Make it fun, and you're halfway there. Principle 3, make it easy. Here's where people mess up. They go too big, too fast. You say, I'm gonna run 5 miles every day, but you haven't laced up your sneakers in a year. 2 days in, you're burnt out. Sound familiar? The key is to start so small it's laughable. Clear's famous for the 2-minute rule. Want to read more? Start with 2 minutes. Want to work out? Just put on your gym clothes. Why does this work? It's not about the action itself. It's about building the identity. When I wanted to get into running, I didn't aim for marathons. I told myself, 2 minutes. That's it. Some days I'd stop there. Other days, I'd keep going because I was already out the door. Over time, I became someone who runs. That's the magic. Small steps trick your brain into thinking, hey, this isn't so hard. And for bad habits, make them hard. Want to stop eating takeout? Don't keep delivery apps on your phone. Delete them. Add friction and you'll think twice. I did this with my late night snacking. Moved the snacks to the garage. Guess who's too lazy to walk out there at midnight? This guy. Action step, take your big habit goal and shrink it to 2 minutes. Write it down. I'll do blank for 2 minutes. Trust me, it's a game changer. Last but not least, principle 4, make it satisfying. Here's the truth, humans crave instant gratification. That's why scrolling TikTok feels so good. But waiting 6 months to see fitness results? Not so much. To stick with a habit, you've got to find a way to make it feel rewarding right now. One of Clear's go-to tricks is a habit tracker. Every time you do your habit, mark it off. X on a calendar, a check in an app, whatever works. It's simple, but that little hit of I did it feels amazing. I started tracking my water intake, and seeing those boxes fill up turned it into a game. You don't want to break the streak. You can also reward yourself. If you finish your workout, treat yourself to a smoothie or 5 minutes of guilt-free gaming. Just don't sabotage the habit. Like, don't reward a gym session with a whole pizza. Keep it aligned. For bad habits, make them unsatisfying. Clear suggests adding a cost. Tell a friend you'll pay them $10 if you skip your goal. Nothing motivates like avoiding embarrassment or losing cash. This principle ties it all together. When a habit feels good, you'll keep coming back. I've been using a tracker for my morning routine, and honestly, it's addictive in the best way. So let's recap the 4 principles of atomic habits. 1. Make it obvious. Set up cues you can't miss. 2. Make it attractive. Tie it to something you love. 3. Make it easy. Start so small you can't fail. And 4. Make it satisfying. Give yourself that instant win. These aren't just tips. They're a system. Stack them together, and you're not just building habits, you're building a better you. Here's my challenge for you. Pick one habit you want to start, or stop, and apply these 4 steps. Maybe it's drinking more water, reading before bed, or cutting late-night screen time. Whatever it is, leave it in the comments. I'm reading every single one, and I might even shout you out in the next video. And here's the best part. You don't need willpower or motivation. You just need a plan. That's what Atomic Habits is all about. Small changes, big results. If you want to dive deeper, grab the book. I'll link it below. It's packed with stories and science that'll blow your mind. That's it for today, fam. If you loved this breakdown, smash that like button. It really helps the channel grow. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss a video. We're all about leveling up around here, and I want you along for the ride. Tell me in the comments, what habit are you starting with these principles? Let's keep each other accountable. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay awesome.